The village of Oakhaven was a place of simple folk. They lived their lives under the watchful gaze of the ancient forest, a forest that held secrets as old as time itself. For generations, a legend had been passed down, a tale of a creature that prowled the darkness, the dark werewolf. The creature was a nightmare made flesh. It was a hulking monstrosity with eyes that glowed like hot coals. Its claws were razors, capable of tearing through flesh and bone. The villagers spoke of its presence in hushed tones. They feared the beast's wrath. Fear was a powerful thing. It kept the villagers trapped within their homes after nightfall. The forest became a place of dread. The once familiar sounds of the woods transformed into ominous whispers. Oakhaven, once a peaceful haven, was now held captive by terror. Elara was different. Unlike the other villagers, she didn't cower from the whispers of the forest. She embraced them. Elara possessed a rare gift. She could communicate with the spirits of the woods.
They were my companions, my confidants. They shared their ancient wisdom and secrets with me.
The spirits regarded Elara with a mixture of awe and respect. They recognized her pure heart and her deep connection to nature. Elara moved through the forest with an ethereal grace. She was as much a part of the woods as the trees themselves. Her gift was a beacon of hope for the villagers. They often sought her out for guidance and reassurance.
I would listen patiently to their fears and offer words of comfort.
She was a calming presence in a time of growing darkness. One night, as Elara slept, the spirits came to her. They were frantic, their voices laced with urgency.
They spoke of a terrible danger approaching Oakhaven. The dark werewolf was growing stronger, fueled by the villagers' fear.
The spirits showed Elara a vision. She saw the werewolf, its eyes blazing with malevolent intent. Then a glimmer of hope, a mystical amulet pulsing with an ethereal light.
The amulet holds the power to banish the werewolf. It is hidden deep within the heart of the forest, guarded by ancient magic.
It was a perilous journey, fraught with danger. Yet Elara did not hesitate.
I knew what I had to do. The fate of Oakhaven rested on my shoulders.
With a heavy heart, but a determined spirit, Elara set out into the forest. The spirits guided her, their voices whispering words of encouragement. The forest seemed to press in around her, the trees twisting and contorting into grotesque shapes. She encountered strange and wondrous creatures on her journey. Some were friendly, offering her aid and guidance.
Others were wary, their eyes watching my every move.
Elara navigated the treacherous paths with caution and respect. The air grew heavy with a palpable sense of dread as she journeyed deeper into the forest. The whispers of the spirits became more urgent, their voices tinged with fear.
I pressed on, my resolve unwavering.
A bone-chilling howl pierced the night, echoing through the trees.
My heart pounded in my chest. The werewolf was near.
Its scent, a mix of musk and decay, filled the air. Fear threatened to consume her, but Elara fought back. She would not be swayed from her purpose.
The forest floor was littered with the werewolf's tracks, each print a stark reminder of the creature's power. I could feel its eyes on me, watching my every move.
The spirits urged her onward, their voices a faint glimmer of hope in the encroaching darkness. She stumbled upon a clearing, the ground scarred and burned. In the center lay the mangled carcass of a deer, its eyes staring vacantly into the night.
My stomach churned. This was the work of the werewolf.
The villagers had gathered at the edge of the forest, their faces etched with fear and worry. They had heard the werewolf's chilling howl and knew that Elara was in danger.
Despite our terror, we were determined to stand by her.
Armed with whatever weapons they could find, they cautiously entered the forest. They moved as one, their fear momentarily forgotten in the face of a common enemy.
We knew that our only hope lay with Elara and the mystical amulet.
They found Elara in the clearing, her face pale but determined. She had located the amulet, but it was protected by a powerful enchantment.
The werewolf appeared at the edge of the clearing, its eyes burning with malevolent hunger.
The werewolf lunged, its jaws snapping shut just inches from Elara's face.
Panting, then whispering to herself, "Please let this work."
She closed her eyes and clutched the amulet, pouring all her hope and fear into it. The amulet responded, bursting with a blinding white light. The light spread outwards, bathing the clearing in an ethereal glow.
Gasping, look at that light. It's incredible.
The werewolf howled in pain, its flesh sizzling where the light touched it. The villagers shielded their eyes, their faces a mixture of awe and terror. The light intensified, becoming a swirling vortex of energy. Elara held on tight, her body trembling with the effort of controlling the amulet's power. The fate of Oakhaven hung in the balance. The light faded as quickly as it had come, leaving behind a stunned silence. The werewolf was gone, vanished without a trace. The only evidence of its presence was the lingering smell of ozone and the scorched earth where it had stood.
Weakly, it's over.
Elara collapsed to her knees, the amulet falling from her grasp. She was exhausted, drained by the ordeal. The villagers rushed to her side, their faces filled with relief and gratitude.
Joyfully, Elara, you did it. You saved us.
A collective cheer erupted from the villagers. The threat to their village had been vanquished. Peace had returned to Oakhaven, thanks to Elara's bravery and the power of the amulet. With the werewolf gone, a sense of normalcy returned to Oakhaven. The villagers no longer feared the night. The forest was once again a place of beauty and wonder. The whispers of the spirits were no longer filled with fear, but with gratitude and joy.
Humbly, I just did what had to be done.
Elara became a symbol of hope for the villagers. She was their protector, their savior. They showered her with love and respect, their hearts filled with gratitude for her selfless act. Life in Oakhaven flourished. The crops were bountiful, the children laughed, and the future seemed bright. The memory of the dark werewolf faded into legend, a cautionary tale told to wide-eyed children. Generations passed, and the story of Elara, the Whisperer, became a cherished legend. She was remembered as a hero, a young woman who had faced her fears and triumphed over evil. Her tale served as a reminder that even in the darkest of times, hope can bloom.
Reverently, may we never forget the courage of Elara, who saved us all.
The amulet was placed in a place of honor in the village square, a symbol of Elara's courage and the villagers' unity. It served as a constant reminder that even the most fearsome of creatures could be overcome with courage, determination, and a little help from the spirits of the forest. And so, the village of Oakhaven prospered, forever grateful for the sacrifice of Elara, the Whisperer, the girl who had banished the dark werewolf and restored peace to their land.